Earlier this week, Pep Guardiola's side moved 12 points clear of Liverpool at the top of the table with a routine 4-0 win against Norwich. However, their title foes responded with a 1-0 win over Burnley, reducing the gap to 9 points with a game in hand. What's up guys, it's Let's Talk Football here, and today we look at whether Liverpool can catch Manchester City in the Premier League title race. Manchester City were pretty much crowned champions by Christmas, and it had been the earliest anyone had ever heard a Premier League club be crowned champions so early on in the season. However, Pep Guardiola's machine just kept on steaming through opposition and kept getting points with no one in sight to catch them. However, Liverpool, even without Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, who were hung out to dry by many pundits and critics, have managed to claw together some results and have a game in hand to reduce the gap to 9 points. With more than a handful of games still ahead in this Premier League season, anything could happen, and assuming both teams win their game with ease in the coming few weeks, they will meet up in April, where Liverpool will have an opportunity to cut the point gap to 3. And although we are still a ways away from that, Klopp has even admitted his side are nowhere near City right now and they are only focusing on securing their second place. However, midfielder of the team, Thiago, had a different view. We are still here. We have played one game less and have to face them there, so it is still an open Premier League. Liverpool and City have tussled for the title for the past 5 seasons and are setting the standard in the top flight of English football once more, both sides having been beaten just twice in the league so far. Both are tied at 61 goals in 23 games for the top scorers of the Premier League. However, Pep Guardiola's men have conceded the fewest goals in the division, shipping just 14 from their 24 matches played. And with this in mind, Liverpool will need to continue their fine form if they are to overall the deficit. They are on a fine run of form with 1 defeat in their past 19 games in all competition. And they have plenty of reasons to be optimistic after their previous win against Burnley. Although it was a gritty game and Burnley did not want to give up the lead, Liverpool found a way, and that's what they're going to have to do in this Premier League season. They're going to need to find a way in the tough games like the one at Burnley. With Sadio Mane and Mo Salah right back in the starting 11 after AFCON, with Mane off the high of a win and Salah with the hunger to win a trophy himself after coming up short with his nation, as well as impressive Luis Diaz, who has made his debut for Liverpool, everything is looking up for the Reds as they make their march towards that top spot. But the Reds know that even winning all their remaining matches might not be enough given City's own superb form. The champions have won 14 of their past 15 games, drawing the other one. And Liverpool will well remember the 2018-19 season when they finished the campaign strongly, but City won their 14 final matches to pip the Reds to the title by a point. The only way we can answer the question is by getting results, is what Andrew Robertson had to say after the Burnley win. And with that point, he is correct. Liverpool just got to keep focusing on themselves. And with that, hopefully City will slip up. Supporters will already be looking to April 9th when the two sides meet in the Premier League at the Etihad Stadium. That game may prove crucial in deciding the destination of this season's trophy, as well as if that game goes Liverpool's way, the narrative of this season could be flipped on its head before we even know it. Both teams will just have to focus on themselves, with Pep Guardiola even coming out and saying in an interview that his side will need 96 points at least to retain the title, a figure Liverpool could reach only by winning all their remaining matches. It shows that Pep still has respect for Liverpool, and he knows that this is the Premier League and anything could happen. So Pep's side still have to be on their A game. They can't be cruising past games. They have to take every game like it's their last title-winning game. And I'm sure that's a mentality Pep is drilling into his players, as the Premier League is an important trophy, but the Champions League as well, on their mind, may just hinder them in the Premier League. We're going to have to wait and see how these Champions League fixtures affect them, especially if City and Liverpool go deep into the competition. And with both sides being in the majority of the competitions they entered at the start of the season, fatigue will come into play and rotation will have to come into play. For City, that will be no problem. Their B team could compete in the Premier League, but for Klopp, he has strengthened with Luis Diaz coming in, as well as Ibrahim Konate coming in the summer, alongside a couple other transfers. He realizes that his squad is not capable of playing every single game, and that they do need rest. And that rotation will definitely play its way into the latter games of the Premier League season. But let us know in the comments down below, who do you guys think has the title? Is City already too far ahead, or can you see Liverpool making this interesting and making the game on April 9th mean a lot? And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.